What's up, guys? This is going to be a slightly different sort of video. I wasn't actually going to make a full-on video on this case because we have so many things going on. Look at the office right now. Getting rid of a bunch of stuff, moving some hardware out. Christian's here working on the video game. Hey! And then the guys from Riotoro are like, hey, can we send over the CR500? Office is a mess right now. I'll see if I can get to it. And then, you know, it showed up and I opened the box and I was like, okay, it's kind of sexy. This case has the most minimal aesthetic out of all the Riotoro cases, and let's get down to business with this. Yeah, all the way around. Do you feel it?
I'm feeling it.
In your bones? Can you hear that? Shh, listen. Oh, did you come? This video is sponsored by Heady Topper. Thank you, John, or the guy at the t-shirt shop, for sending this over. So we have a tempered glass side panel on here. Whoa! There we go. Come off there. No, no, no. Saved. Take a look at the inside here. Very interesting open layout. You've got your hard drive and your power supply are going to be down here. We can fit up to 3 GPUs in here. Full-size ATX, even though it's a nice small form factor. 120mm fan back here, right? You can fit 2 120s or 2 140s, and there's also room for a radiator right here in the front. Now, for a lot of you guys out there who want to know about the air intake, the entire front's mesh. No need for optical bays or anything like that, because would you look at the year? If you guys wanted to, I'm sure you could mod something in there. There's some spots in the front where you may be able to mod stuff in, but I wouldn't do it. Okay, on the top here, now it's pretty standard layout, but it's like standard for like 2015. You've got 2 USB 2 and 1 USB 3, then you got your audio ports, and then your power and all that stuff. You know, no Type-C. Like I said, it's a couple years back in time when you look at the top of this thing. I don't actually mind the USB 2 on the front because I usually use it to plug in like game controllers and stuff, and they work just fine over USB 2. But if you wanted USB Type-C, or you wanted more USB 3 or USB 3.1, sorry. So we have lots of room for cable routing. And they even put a grommet here on the top. Right there, can you see in there? Is it too dark? Hey everybody! Hey! Huge cutout for the CPU and the cooling unit and all that. Backplate, whatever. All right, so as far as cable routing options go, you guys have a lot. See, we got some sleds here for 2.5-inch drives. Lots of indented areas, spots here where you can tie down your cables. So pretty well done in the back here. And we also have a decent amount of room to stash some cables away. And then under here, we've got our sleds. Got a couple of those right there. So a lot of room for activities in this case. Now, speaking of room for activities, on the inside, 3 400mm GPUs can be fit in here. You can also fit a 180mm cooling unit right here. Like, cool. This is a cooling unit moving, and this is 180mm right about there. I don't know. Got a little honeycomb vent up here. So as far as the dust filters go, they're not as easy to remove. They don't just slide right off, but we have a dust filter right here. If you wanted to mess around right there, you could. So that's exhaust, and we got the exhaust out the front. It's gonna have nice airflow coming through here, just coming through like it's a chamber. Let's check out the dust filters on the bottom. It's not as premium as some cases I've seen where you can just like slide these things on and off very easily. Dust cover here, dust cover there. This is the hard drives. This is gonna be your power supply. It gets the job done, and that's important. Pretty much it, guys. Riotoro CR500. I said it right, good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. These t-shirts are something that keeps you from being naked. Why would we be selling that? Be naked, but carry a t-shirt in your bag. Bye.